From the moment you lay your eyes on the 2026 Suzuki SV-7GX, something inside you shifts. It's that same feeling you get when you witness a revolution happening right in front of you. That instant realization that this is not just a motorcycle launch, this is the arrival of a new era. And today, you and I are about to dive deep into a machine that Suzuki didn't just build, they unleashed. So sit tight, because if you love power, precision, and pure presence, what you're about to hear might just change the way you look at modern motorcycles forever. The first thing that hits you about the SV-7GX is its stance. It doesn't stand like a motorcycle, it stands like a statement. A compact, muscular, futuristic powerhouse that looks ready to leap forward even when it's completely still. Suzuki has blended aggressive styling with luxury showroom aesthetics so flawlessly that you almost feel like the bike belongs in a museum of modern engineering excellence rather than on the road. But that's the beauty of the SV-7GX. It's built to be admired and built to be ridden. As you walk around it, the LED headlights instantly demand your attention. They blaze with a sharp, cold intensity like the eyes of a machine that already knows it's steps ahead of every competitor in its class. The 2026 SV-7GX doesn't whisper performance, it screams dominance. Every curve, every panel, every line seems carefully sculpted to reduce drag, enhance stability, and visually hypnotize anyone who sees it. Suzuki didn't design this bike, they engineered emotion. But let's talk about the heart of this monster. Deep inside the chassis beats a brand new performance-tuned engine platform that Suzuki has spent years perfecting. You feel it before you even start the bike, that quiet, restrained confidence that only a well-crafted masterpiece carries. Twist the throttle, and the SV-7GX responds with a crisp, thunderous growl, a sound so refined yet so fierce that you instantly understand why riders are calling it the next big thing in the mid-segment performance category. It doesn't just move, it launches. It doesn't accelerate, it attacks the road with authority. And what truly sets it apart is how Suzuki has balanced brute power with futuristic control. With advanced electronic aids, dynamic stability systems, next-gen traction algorithms, and a fully customizable rider interface, the SV-7GX gives you the power of a beast but the precision of a scalpel. Even riders who aren't used to high-performance machines will feel like the bike reads their mind. The throttle response feels natural, the handling feels planted, and the braking feels like someone is holding the road for you. Suzuki isn't just building bikes anymore, they're building confidence. Move to the rear, and the design perfection continues. The aerodynamic tail, the sculpted LED indicators, the compact performance exhaust, everything works together to create a machine that looks fast even when parked in a showroom. And let's be honest, riders don't just want a bike that performs well, they want a bike that forces people to look twice. The SV-7GX doesn't need attention, it commands it. The instrument cluster looks like it was pulled out of a futuristic aircraft, fully digital, highly dynamic, customizable in real time, and packed with information designed to keep you in control at every moment. Modes shift smoothly, visuals adapt instantly, and every setting feels like it was built to enhance your riding personality. Whether you're cruising through the city, pushing limits on open highways, or carving corners on mountain roads, the bike adapts to you, not the other way around. But where the SV-7GX really shines isn't just in its engineering, it's in its soul. This is a rider's motorcycle. Suzuki has built this machine for those who don't just want to ride, but want to feel every gear shift, every rev, every corner, every pulse of power flowing through their hams. This bike gives you emotion, connection, and thrill in ways that very few modern machines manage to achieve. Even in a luxury showroom under bright ambient lighting, the SV-7GX looks unstoppable. The reflections on its panels, the sculpted alloys, the futuristic branding on the wall, it all comes together like a cinematic reveal moment. You can almost imagine the platform rotating, lights glowing, and the audience holding their breath as the next chapter in Suzuki's performance legacy takes center stage. And then you start imagining yourself riding it. The wind rushing past, the engine responding to every command, the confidence of a machine designed to obey, but built to dominate. The SV-7GX isn't just transportation, it's transformation. It takes an ordinary ride and turns it into an experience that stays with you long after the engine cools down. Whether you're upgrading from an older model, stepping into a higher performance category, or simply craving a motorcycle that blends futuristic design with raw, untamed energy, the 2026 Suzuki SV-7GX is the answer. It's bold, it's powerful, it's refined, it's a monster wrapped in elegance, a revelation in motion, a statement of what modern two-wheeler engineering can truly achieve when a brand decides to push beyond limits. So if you're the kind of rider who doesn't just want attention, but wants admiration, if you're the kind of rider who wants performance that excites, handling that inspires, and design that stops people in their tracks, then this bike isn't just made for you, it's calling your name. The 2026 Suzuki SV-7GX isn't here to compete, it's here to rule. And the real question is, are you ready to ride the revolution?